Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, and for those of you who are new, hey there, my name is Vanessa, and today's makeup look, we're just kind of playing around with some things here and there, very fall-y, so we'll see what we come up with. So, if you want to see what I have in store for today's video, then keep on watching. Alright, so I'm pulling up the picture that I have in mind of what I'm going to do. I am going to post the picture up here, like right here, of what I think I want to try to recreate, or what I'm trying to recreate. Let's better phrase that, of what I'm actually trying to recreate. Hopefully it comes out good. But first, before we even get anything, let's go ahead and pin all this hair back, because we are going to need our face. So if my roots look wonky, I just redid my hair yesterday. I still need another couple of like round of bleach, so it looks how I want it to look, but I'm trying to get that spooky, witchy vibes going, so it needs a little bit of work, but we'll get there for the most. So we're going to go ahead and start with the eyes, and we're just going to be something very subtle. The main focus of it is probably going to be the cheeks and the nose based on what I have here. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the eyebrows. Yes, I'm going to go ahead and start with the eyebrows and the eyes, and then I'll just kind of let you all know what I'm wearing for the eyes. Okay, so because the eye look is something very subtle, I am gonna try to do my eyebrows kind of boldy. I think that would be kind of cute with this look. Ignore how messy they are. I definitely do need to work on them, but I am just simply trying to do my eyebrows. So I figured that for this makeup look, I would do something very like Thanksgiving fall. So I always wanted to either recreate a like Day of the Dead skull on my face or a scarecrow, and I decided today I was going to go with a scarecrow for sure, so like to see how it turns out. And if it's not a completely fail, I already muffed the eyebrow, I would try to go ahead and do maybe like a skull, like for the Day of the Dead situation. I definitely want to try that, but I'm not quite sure yet. Okay, this eyebrow is like a little intense. We're just going to brush it through a little. I haven't really done my eyebrows, so I feel like with any little thing that I do, it looks really, really intense, and it's not that intense. So yeah, it's COVID. It's COVID. But what are y'all's plans for Halloween? Like, or for, yeah, I guess for the coming holidays. I really don't have planned anything for Halloween, and I love Halloween. Like, I like making or going to parties and making my costumes, but this year I just haven't made anything because I think I'm just going to be home for Halloween. Like, I'm not really looking to go out anywhere. Ooh, something that I've been using and loving, I didn't think I was going to love it as much as I do, is this S.H.E IN, it's not a micro, but it's a skinny brow pencil. This thing is bomb. Like, I have been obsessing over it right and left. Like, I need 30 more of these in my life. It's creamy. It's very easy to help me outline my eyebrows, and it just does a very good job. And the brown of it, it's actually a really, really good match with my actual brown on my hair. So if you want to try them out, I do suggest trying this one out. So alright, so we are back. My eyebrows are done and filled. I am going to go ahead and carve it, just like the little clean up, I guess, not carve, just like kind of clean up the bottom of it, because I have not done my eyebrows, and the eyebrows themselves are looking pretty spooky for Halloween. So I've actually been loving this NARS, the Soft Matte Complete Concealer. It is bomb. I have the shade Macadamia. It's a little too dark, or it's just like neutral looking color situation on me, so I use it more to like kind of clean my eyebrows, but I do need to go get a lighter shade to use it for concealer because it is so creamy. Although if I do mix this one with like a lighter concealer, it looks bomb and it works really well. So I'm just doing like this number so you know they don't look rough on the edges. So, and I'm just gonna go in with my E.L.F. brushless, E.L.F. Flawless concealer brush to actually just kind of blend that out. So I was thinking of throwing a Halloween party, but in our apartment it's so small that not a lot of people would fit. And like a few friends that I've been hanging out with, it's just a small group, but it's still like the apartment is pretty small for even a small group of friends. So hopefully we still get to do something like at a friend's house that has a little bit of a bigger house, and that's gonna be a lot of fun. And if it does happen, I'm pretty excited for it. So and then I'm just using the E.L.F. putty primer. I remember I had mentioned in one of my videos I wasn't really fond of this, but it looks like after I got rid of that first layer that was really hard, it's actually pretty good now. I don't know if I just got like a wonky one that you needed to like warm up and make it more wearable, or like, you know, like more creamy after uses, but it works now. So it's all good. And like I said, the eye is going to be something very, very casual. Of course, it's going to have glitter because not every look is complete with glitter, hence the background. But yeah, the eyes are set. They look clean. I am going to go ahead and put eye tapes, just because I do want that wing situation to be very, very sharp. And the best way to do it for me, at least, it's with tape. So I'm going to go ahead and apply some tape onto here. And I'm just using that little tape that I always use, or that I like have. I do have the E.L.F. tips, but I don't know where they're at actually. And then same thing, just don't forget to do this. This is kind of super important, so it's not like super tuggy in your eyes, because you don't want to get premature wrinkles. And then I'm just going to go ahead and kind of align it flat, like so. Like that. Send it to the other eye. So the tips are on, and now we're actually going to go ahead, let me see. So we're going to start with something very soft. So I have a couple of palettes because I couldn't figure out what exactly the color of it is, but I'm going to go in with the Makeup Revolution and Rachel Laney, I think so, Goddess on the Go palette. And I'm going to go ahead and go in with why am I trying to read it? With Peach Please and Street Fires. I'm going to go ahead and go in with these two. And then I'm just going to apply it. It looks like in the picture that I'm trying to create, it just has it like all over the lid. So we're just going to mix those two up. And then just like here on the brow bone. Kind of down. And I don't think it has to be like super perfect, but because it doesn't look like super straight up perfect on the picture itself, like it just kind of looks all over the eyelid, and that's what we're gonna go ahead and do it. This color is really pretty though. That palette actually gives me a lot of like, what's it called? Fall vibes with those colors. I think it's my first time actually using this palette. So I started doing this thing where like I kind of put all my palettes, as I use them out of my vanity, so I don't reuse them, so I can go through all of them and at least use them all once, because it's getting out of hand. So we're going to jump into a different palette just because of the concept that I have in mind. We're going to jump into the Glamier Color Splash palette. So it's this one right here. And I am going to go ahead and go in with, I was thinking of this burgundy, but I'm also like this lavender and dark one, so I can like make it dark. Struggle is real. Let me see this. This is pretty. Okay, how about we keep with the browns and we go into another palette. We're gonna go into the Morphe palette. This is an OG. It's the 35O. As you can tell, mine's like falling apart. And we're going to go ahead and go into this brown shade to kind of like keep it on that tone or like color scheme situation. Maybe. To keep it on that color scheme. And we're going to go into that little brown shade. And we're just going to go ahead and swipe that all over the eyelid. Nothing in specific. Kind of like this. I'm actually even just placing it. I'm not even like I said, it doesn't have to be precise because we are going with a couple more things on the eyes. And this is going to be a very simple look itself, quote unquote, I guess, because it's more of the focus of something else, not so much like the eyes. I mean, the eyes are important, obviously, but I think I have something else in mind for the rest of the face. So now we're just gonna go in with my NYX Epic eyeliner and try to create that really sharp wing. Alright, so we're back, and while I was there, I had to just charge my camera real quick, but I did go ahead and moisturize my face with the Coconut Face Milk by Fourth Ray with the ColourPop Land launch. This is actually really, really good, and I've been using it since my Denver trip that I came back because, oh my god, it is dry over there, like super dry. And then just to prime my face, I went in with the Marc Jacobs primer. I'm going to go ahead and start with the foundation now. And for foundation, we are using the E.L.F. Flawless Finish Foundation in Vanilla. And I'm mixing a little bit of the NARS Luminous Foundation in Fiji. So I love this foundation. I forgot how much I loved it. And I started like wearing it again. And I was like, oh, I'm so glad I still have some because it is so good. These two shades, they're a little slightly off, but I feel like together they make a really good shade for me right now. So that is full coverage. This is a full coverage foundation. This looks very interesting right now. I promise y'all, it looks crazy here, but it's a good match. Alright, so the foundation has been applied. Okay, maybe I did a little too light one. But it's okay. We'll fix this. We will fix this. Let me close this because I drop everything. If y'all have noticed, I drop something every video and it ends up all over my vanity and then it's a hot mess. But, so we're gonna go ahead and start with the face. This is the fun part. Well, I think it's the fun part. And we're not gonna really bronze. Let me see the picture. I think she just kind of uses blush. But we are gonna start with the nose. And maybe from there y'all can figure out what I'm trying to make. And I'm excited, in case y'all haven't noticed. Well, we're going to go in with the Morphe Stargazer Gel Liner. We're going to use this to help us create this look. Let's hope it comes out well, because fingers crossed. Oh, should I I don't know if I want to do concealer. Maybe I should, I guess. No, because yeah, let's just do a little bit of concealer. Just gonna do the Naked Scan from Urban Decay Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer, and this is in the shade Fair Neutral. So the reason I don't know if I should set my face before is because I am using gel products on top, but I don't think it'll be much of a problem. I guess I should set my face, right? So it doesn't like crease or anything. So I'm gonna go ahead and set with the Laura Mercier, my under eyes, and probably the rest of my face too, because we're not really looking to do any coloring. Pat that in there. Okay, so I've applied that there so it stays, and then I'm just going to go ahead and go in with a fluffy brush to do the rest of my face. I'm still using that Laura Mercier translucent powder. Just kind of setting it all over. What do you guys think if I do like an Amazon favorites video? I have like a lot of stuff from Amazon that I've gotten that I've kind of been obsessing with, and I would most likely repurchase them if I ever ran out. Actually, I probably would repurchase it. I will repurchase it because they have become some of my holy grail things. So maybe I should do an Amazon content video. Let me know if y'all want to see that. But now back into this Morphe thing that I dropped mid-transaction. We are just going to use a little like this kind of brush to get some of that gel liner. And we're going to, I think it would make sense for me to create this first. We'll see. Okay. So far, kind of good. Kind of good. We're going to stop right there because I do need to add some coloring inside this. And for that, I kind of want like this orange. So I'm going back into that Morphe 35O palette. And I'm going to go with the super orangey color right here. And then it's just going to go, oops, it shut down. It doesn't want to come. It looks so funny seeing myself on the little like viewfinder situation. So I'm using just another brush and then I'm kind of just placing it there. Kind of like that. My nose doesn't look so even, but that's okay. We'll fix it. I feel like adding gold glitter, like orange glitter to this too, so we might do that. Okay, so that is set. I'm gonna go back into that brush that I used to do my face and then just kind of like clean the nose a little. Now, I do want to go in with a little bit of a more precise brush. I feel like this will work. To redo that and then do like a couple of designs on the nose. So I'm going to go back into that Morphe thing, and try to fix this. Alright, so we're doing the nose like this. Can y'all kind of guess what I'm trying to do? Let's hope it comes out because I'm really hoping it does. So we are doing the rest of the eye right now. We're going to leave the mouth to the very, very end. Just because I kind of want to see how this turns out. For the eye, we are doing eyeliner for like the most part of it. So I'm going to go ahead and apply the eyeliner first. Let me try to see if I can find... Oh, I forget I have stamps. I can totally put stamps on my face. So I'm looking for like my eyeliner situation, which I seem to have lost. But I'm just going to go with a black eyeliner and put that on the waterline as well as kind of try to smudge it a little. Oh my god. My entire eyeliner stick came out. This is sad. So I'm going to just go ahead and apply eyeliner. So I think my eyeliner might be a little old because it's not working out. I think it looks a little dry, or feels a little dry. Let me see if I have an... Oh, I have another black one. Maybe this one will work a little bit better. It's an oldie but a goodie. Okay, so we're going to put the eyeliner like that for right now. And we're actually going to go with like a brown or like a maybe, yeah, like I'd say like a brown eyeliner. I mean a brown eyeshadow to kind of smudge it a little bit on the lower lashes. We're going to go back into that Morphe palette and we're going to use this color right here. And we're going to use a more precise brush though. Let me try to find it first. I'm going to use this like little, I don't even know from where this is. I think it's from the BoxyCharm. Yeah, it's from the Pure collection. I lost my towel. So this is a little bit more of a precise brush and then we're going to hope that that helps us smudge it. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and I will be right back. Now we're going to still fix, so I already smudged the chocolate dark brown situation of the under eye, but we are going to go back into that orange, and I think I'm going to go back into that first palette of this one that had that orange. I believe it was, actually we're going to do Pucker Up because it's a little bit more red, terracotta orange, and that's kind of what I have in mind for this look. And we're going to do that at the very, very bottom lash after that super dark brown that we did. Yes, queen, it is showing up. It's showing up. Exactly how I wanted it. Actually, I kind of really like this orange. It's kind of the mixture of what I was going for upper, but it didn't happen. So kind of that number. I'm going to go ahead and apply my falsies before I continue for the rest of the look because I think falsies at this point are very, very important. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply some falsies, and I will be right back like in 3 seconds. Okay, for the blush, we are gonna apply blush and try to contour the face per se with that. We're just gonna do blush and some other little cute little thing. For the blush, I think I'm gonna go in with this more orangey color, like this one right here, and this is from the palette Beauty Treats matte blush palette. I've had this for like forever, and honestly the blushes have not lost any other pigmentation. They are pigmented. Like when I say they are pigmented, you will light up the sky with them if needed to. So I'm just gonna go ahead and dip in that one really quick. See how much it picks up. It picks up a lot, so I'm gonna try and go really gently, kind of like this situation. And we're using that same blush kind of just to contour the face itself. So, but also bring some color because, you know, we'd be looking spooky. Alright, so we're just going to kind of leave it like that. And then we're going to go back into that orange that I like, and with a little bit smaller of a brush, so kind of like this one, we're going to, I kind of wanted like a really bright orange though, but I don't think I have one. Let me see if the Morphe palette has one. Yeah, I guess I'm going to combine like that one from the Rachel Lenny Revolution and this one right here. Just kind of combine them too, and then create like this little like circle situation. Ooh, okay, turning out better than I thought. I'm just gonna bring it a little bit to the back. It's a little intense, so we're gonna go back in with that one that had blush. I mean, that had like the powder, and then just kind of like overlay a little so it's not too intense per se. Now we are going to move to the lips. So the lips are a little bit tricky because we are only doing the bottom lip per se, and I'm gonna start doing this number. And because this was not that good to line it, I am going to go back in with that little small one that I was using earlier, like this more precise brush, and then just go ahead and line the bottom of my lip. Now, for the golden part that's going to take the cake, we are just I think the hardest part is getting them to look even, honestly. So we're going to make it a little bit thicker, just like kind of create roots. Alright guys, so we've reached the end of this video, and this is the final look that came out of that inspired makeup look. So if you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down to my channel below. It really helps a lot knowing you guys like the videos, just so I can know what kind of content to keep making. If you do get inspired, please don't forget to tag me on the pictures. That would be so much cool, just like how I'm gonna tag that girl because I got inspired by her stuff. So for sure, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and until next time, oh, let me know what you're doing for this Halloween. Are you staying home? Are you still dressing up? what are your plans? But catch y'all later. See ya. Bye.